Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the show. This is the Flat Out Podcast, and my name is Victor Komunibo. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, this is a show where we talk about basketball and everything as it relates to it, be it fashion, lifestyle, whatever it is, music. We can bring up something and it just flies. Thank you for being a part of today's own. Do subscribe to the channel. Do subscribe to our podcast platforms. And a big shout out to our sponsors, Active Apparel NG, the number one apparel gang in the country. You can check them out on Instagram, on Twitter. Anything you need that has to relate with sports, kits, the wares, just name it, anything. They have it for you. So check them out on the social media pages. It's just a text away, a chat up away. On today's episode, we have a female athlete who plies her trade in Taiwan. She's actually a student athlete, so you know what it is to be a student athlete. She played in the Nigerian league for a bit before she moved to Taiwan, and she'll be talking about her experiences and how she's been able to create a niche for herself in an Asian country that loves basketball so much. I'm not going to waste our time doing all this introduction. Miss Isioma Deborah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of the show, Madam. Welcome to our little platform. How's it going, man?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
All right, let's just start off. How has it been with the pandemic and all? Now that things are opening up and you're able to go out, practice, hang out with people, how are you enjoying the new phase of our lockdown?
Oh, it's so I don't know, it's so annoying. For the past, I think a week now, we haven't been able to like go out or practice, but we just do whatever we can in our rooms. We
Yeah.
can't go out because the cases is kind of getting worse, and Taiwan is a very small country, so I think they don't want it to spread like
Mhm.
so. You just have to follow the rules so everything can
So as
die
it
down quick.
is, like you don't have basketball practice going on yet, nothing of that sort.
No,
Oh
no.
God. Sorry for now. Sorry. I can
I
imagine.
don't know why it's now. But see everybody should lockdown. We don't have it's now
Mhm.
now that everywhere is getting better. We're not having our own
Yeah, I
well, it
can
happens,
imagine.
sha.
Yeah, it happens. Let's kick it off. Family background as it relates to sports. Well, were any part of your family, any guys in your family, do they have this sporting background? Because I don't know how a lady like yourself would just pick up basketball and say, okay, let's do basketball. I'm tall, I'm
Not
this.
really. Not really. In my house, nobody
No one
is
played basketball
interested.
in your house. Nobody played
No,
sports. So how did you end up
nobody
picking
plays
up the game?
sports. Um actually I have always wanted to be a model.
Okay.
So whenever I go out my area, wherever I go to, people will be like, "Oh, you should play basketball. You should play basketball." And I wasn't even interested in basketball at all because the stress and all.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So one afternoon like that, my best friend actually dragged me to Low Park. She was like, I should come and go and register. That she wants me to try something new and all. I was like, mm-mm, not basketball. But to cut the long story short, I ended up at Roe Park. That very day, they were playing this Milo competition. So the first person I met was Railway, Coach David. I met Railway. He welcomed me and he was like, "Yeah, I have the height at all, but I would have to come back next time. Not today, not that day because there's a game going on. But I can sit and watch." But actually, I just decided to watch the game and I got interested. Like I really wanted to play basketball then. So that was how that was how I joined Hope for Girls and started to like practice and from there started to play this competition, Youth Alive and all. Yes, so that was how I started basketball.
That's something. When you mentioned your way, the first thing that came into my head, I said, this guy again. This guy again. Because it's really one of those people that is very irritating on the basketball court if you are not his team. Even as his teammate. Even as his teammate, it's so.
Yes.
But he's also a great guy. Let's cut it short. He's also a great guy. Now, joining Hope for
Yes.
Girls, how did that process or experience help you become a better
Hmm.
basketball player?
It really helped me grow in a big way. Like I I had the opportunity to work with different coaches. As at then, they had coach Akim, they had Rewe, they had coach Inka and all. So the practice was going well, and I got exposed. Anybody from Ropac, we are always doing great. So I think I started to attend this small competition, like the one they usually play at police college, the one we play at aside from Youth Alive, some friendly games and all. So it's one of the biggest, like they gave me the biggest support. At then I was one of the tallest player, like the youngest actually, but they kept on pushing me till I got to the stage where I can play. I started to play some games and all. So it's Hope for Girls was really, really one of
I feel you. I feel
the team
you.
was, yeah.
And back then with the Lagos State programs that we used to have, we had there was this program that Lagos State itself hosted, Adopt a Talent, Hope for Girls. Everything came in as like a group, and it gave a lot of players a lot of exposure during that time. I was also one of
Yes.
those young kids. I was still a young man then. Now I'm a grandpa. Everybody's calling me bros, bros. I don't even tire. And I never would like that. If I call, would call. Which would I could call me? Yeah, but let's talk about Ropac. Being in Ropac, I think that's one of the toughest places to play basketball in Nigeria,
Yes,
not
it
just
was.
Lagos. So how did that experience actually help you, being that you grew up playing basketball in that around people like are crazy, like Railway, like Bolaji,
I think
all those players?
I think it's should I say it's the mindset? Yes, because it's your determination. It's what you really want to do. There was this time where I usually argue with Railway. When Railway gets mad at me, I just pick up my bag and say I'm leaving. I don't want to play. But I really wanted to play. It got to a stage I realized that I can't continue like this because I really wanted to play basketball. I want to do things. So I had to change my mindset. I had to just think and be like, Railway wants the best for me.
Mhm.
So I have to like, I have to drop my attitude at all. Yes, because I used to be that that kind of girl wants to talk back and do all. So my mindset was I just had to build the courage, and wherever Railway says I want to take it, and not just Railway, other coaches as well. I just want
Mhm.
to take it and just calm down and play. And the fact that I play with like guys with BJ, Tolani and all, I
Mhm.
think they really helped me in a lot of ways because whenever I'm playing with them, I don't want to make mistake. I have to, I just have to play strong. I have to do things. So I learned from them. From there, I started to know how to use pick. I started to know when to set screen. I started to learn how to roll and all. So a lot of experience came from there. So I think, yes,
Yeah.
it helped me in a very big way.
Definitely. Those guys, every time I tell people this, if I'm going to play a role pack, I have this meditation that I do every now and then because no joke. So I do not want to get to role pack and they beat my set. I will have to sit down and look at all these boys just trash talk. Like, I know we will first sit down, meditate for like 20 minutes. Okay, today I'm going to role pack. I have to be 110%. But definitely, they always bring out the best in me. And
Yes,
it turns to like a lifestyle when you go against most of those guys back to back every day. You definitely want to get better.
it
Yeah.
wasn't easy actually,
I
but
know now.
they are my friends, and sometimes they push you, they encourage you, they bring you out. They'll be like, come out in the morning, you walk with them,
Mhm.
and they'll also invite you in the evening. That period, I Coach Akim was also my coach. That's Coach AK.
Yeah.
So I come out with Coach AK sometimes. I come out with Rero sometimes, but the main thing is they want me to come back in the evening to play. So sometimes I'll just tell coach, I'm not going to practice. I want to play maybe probably 3-on-3 with the guys so that I can improve and
Mm.
all. So that's how I usually do it back
And
then.
there's no joy. the boys are going to eat you as hard as anything.
Yes,
You
they will
don't
eat
even
me.
say
At times,
it.
I can't even talk. I just keep quiet because I don't want them to ask me to leave because I have to obey whatever.
Alright. Yeah, moving from Hope for Girls, you played a little in the league, female league in Nigeria before you left. No,
Yes,
yeah,
I
it's
did.
not. It's an amateur league, so we don't really give a shit.
But that league was actually, well, yeah, I can say that was one of the things that changed my life. Yeah, the league.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you played for Deepwater, and coming off, I can say you were one of the top young ladies in the league at that stage. Now, how much confidence did you have going into that period of your life? That why you do your face like this now?
You know, because at that time, I think that was my second year in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And then Coach Mary and Coach Shola, they actually came to meet Coach AK that period. That's Coach Akim.
Mm-hmm.
Then told Coach they want me to play. And Coach Akim came to tell me, I was like, Coach AK. I said, Coach AK, that Amy, Coach AK, you are. So later, Coach AK was like, what about it? I was like, okay, go home. I'll talk to grandma. I was like, Coach. So I was scared and I ran to Railway. I told Railway, I was like, Railway, Coach Mary and Coach Ada was talking. They were talking about this. I said, I should come and go and play today. I was like, Railway, I'm just off for this. Railway, like, calm down now. Talk one. I was like, Railway, now stop now. Railway was like, just wait. You can do it. I was like, mm-mm. And then I was very scared because I was very skinny. I don't know if you can remember what I looked like back then. I was very young, and that was my second year. I don't even have much experience in the game, and they were like, "Come on, go and play." So I was my confidence back then was maybe 3 out of 10. Down because I was so scared. I was like, I looked at people playing the league. I saw Inkem from First Bank. I saw Grace from Police. Those big players. And who am I? I'm just one, youth alive player like that. Okay, even if I'm a star player, youth alive, that's youth alive. But this one.
Oh my god.
So from there, coach called my grandma, explained, and also I was like, okay, I'll play because then I'll stay in school. So the first game, the second game, so maybe I just have 6 8 points because I was almost and coach should be like, you can do it, blah blah blah. But it got to this stage where I was like, okay, we had Okoye Ifunaya on our team, we had, I can't remember this lady's name, and they both traveled. Then the work was actually left for me and Vivian Onowa, I can't remember her surname. So then I had to carry the load now.
Your video is off right now.
So as I was saying, my teammate and all, with time I was able to gather the confidence to like play on the league.
And you guys came out second runners up in 2017. Even with you saying that you did not have all the confidence, you did not. And the good part was most of you were young players at that time. So how was it like playing with that kind of crew in the league where there are grandmas, you have, like you said, you have the Inkem, you have the All-Stars, you have all those guys that have been in the league for a long time?
I think that at some point, that was what really motivated me to like, I was like, if Ikem can do it, I can do better and all. I just had to like forget about me thinking, oh, she's bigger than me, oh, she's better than me, oh, she has the experience. Got to defense, I was able to like play out on Ikem to stop her, even though they used to, over her, but we won't allow we won't make the score. So because the only team that is a threat to us back then was First Bank.
Yeah.
And Dolphins as well. But that Dolphins game, I don't know if you remember the game.
Don't worry.
It was very tough. And I was glad I was really glad I was able to like do more that day because there was no one around
Yeah.
except me and Vivian.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
it's very, very challenging. But that was what motivated me to do more.
Man, great talk. Great one. What were your first thoughts when you got to Asia?
First of all, the language.
You said
Hey,
first, the way you said first of all.
the language, I swear, I was lost. And they look alike a lot. Like everyone, their face is same. And I just see myself every day. I'm the only black one. It's pretty, it's kind of difficult, you know. Their
Mm-hmm.
culture, the way they do things, their culture, their language. But with sometimes I was able to like adjust
Mm.
with
Naturally.
with them.
As
Yes.
humans, we always get to adapt one way or the other. And as Nigerians, for one, we are a special breed.
Yes, we can survive
We can
anywhere.
survive anywhere. But how has it been over the last few years that you've been able to play basketball? And what's the competition like in Taiwan?
Um, the competition in Taiwan is pretty cool. I would say it's actually the college game is actually one of the league I've played in. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think Taiwan basketball is great
Mm.
because players get to like we play enough games and all. Everyone is always there to support the government, the people,
Mm.
and all.
It's more like
So
a
I think
family thing. Everybody's cozy
no,
around each other.
yes, it's not like a family thing.
Mm. Makes
It's,
sense. Makes a lot of
everybody
sense.
wants to play. We come out strong. Like there's no team of we don't know who's gonna win because everything is always tough.
Yeah. That's the kind
Yes.
of competition we need in Nigeria, Seth. Maybe you say everybody go pack themselves, go one thing. Well,
No.
let's not get to that part. Let's not get to that part yet. Um,
Yes.
what I tried to make say the name of your school.
Shishin
Shishin
University, but in the English where is New World University.
Chin University.
No, Shishin University. Shishin University.
You guys have won
But you can
back-to-back
just call
titles, right?
it, yeah, back to back.
Hmm. So like this now, we should be calling you Queen of Taiwan because
No.
take me through the experience, how you guys were able to practice, get ready for those tournaments that you won, and how it the feeling of winning those kind of tournaments around people that you've gone over the length with, when you're playing on a team like that, you have to be your best, your teammates have to be their best, and you have to do everything you need to win. So how was it, and how did you guys get to that level and say, okay, we have to win this battle, let's do it together, let's get this back-to-back title behind us?
I think my teammates, all of us, we we put in extra work every time. Like there's this sacrifice we usually make. Even when we have classes, we just squeeze things out. We just want to practice. And we always have this at the back of the mind that we want to win. We want this, we want to get this. So during practice and all,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the other teams even get break. For example, during Christmas, New Year, we don't even have to break.
Wow.
We just want to practice. We just want to win. And I think what really helped us was the teamwork was one of the things that
Mm-hmm.
took us to that level because we are always working as a team. Even if one is down, we are always ready to like fill in the space and all. We won't even make it look like maybe there's a player who has an injury or
Yeah.
we just want to cover up for each
One
other.
way or the other.
When someone is down, we just want to win. Whatever happens. Yes, the referee is always against my school at all. But we just keep fighting. Sometimes I even speak Yoruba on the court. Like frustrated.
Ó máa ti ṣépè fún àwọn referee yẹn dá.
Mo ṣépè fún wọn lọ. Nígbà tí wọ́n gbọ́kàn tí mo sọ, but the hard work, the sleepless night. Sometimes you are supposed to be sleeping. We sit down there, we keep watching the videos. Even if the coaches are not around,
Yeah.
we just go into a room. We want to win. How can we beat this team? Even sometimes our coach will say something else, but we
Players.
change it. It be like that's one coach is saying is for coach. Let's just do it this way. The only way we can do is like the teamwork was actually one of the best things that took us to that level. Yeah. And I really feel great being part of that. Yeah,
that's great. Great. I want to talk about the Nigerian community in Taiwan. You know, Nigerians are everywhere in this world. I don't think there's any place you will travel to that you not see. You will always see one person. You look at yourself, immediately look at the person, you know, it's Nigerian. You will not say,
yes,
Ibokwenu, I want Temilele. How is like the Nigerian community over there? And I know most of the guys, there are more guys coming over to Taiwan or coming over to Asia to play college basketball there. So how is that experience being in the Nigerian community over there?
I think we just have few Nigerians over here.
Mm-hmm.
But with me, I got 3 Nigerians on my team, like the guys' team, the male team.
Mm-hmm.
But we have some other Nigerians in some other teams too, but we don't really relate like that because we are far from each other. But we are actually doing well, I would say.
No wonder Mr. Ibuka is always on your life. Nonsense, you'll be plating it up and down. He's doing reforming Bado up and down. I don't have his time.
He's your star player over here.
He's the star player. No be in front. No be in front. Now why they play 10? Funny.
Ibuka.
That's your guy, your G. But man,
my G from
It's fun. It's fun to see you guys go out there and perform and be able to succeed and excel on that level. It's really great. Before we round up, we're getting close to the end of the interview. So you represented Nigeria.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you played 3-on-3. Did you guys come out with gold or silver? I can't
remember. Silver. We lost to Mali at the finals. Yeah.
Why is it always Mali that is beating you people? What is the I want to know. What is the problem, Gongo?
Oh, that game, like Mali, they have, it's their home, I guess. Like they have this crowd and all. I don't know. That's not an excuse, actually.
Just the crowd.
That's not an excuse, but I don't know what to say.
Anyway, how did it feel winning a medal for your home country?
Oh, I feel great. I feel proud of myself because at first it was the jersey and I went out there to I played, I did my best. And we were able to come out with the silver medal and very, very proud. I represented my country.
Should have pad.
I'm wearing that jersey. Yeah, it's just like one of the biggest goals. Yes. Yeah. One of the biggest things that has ever happened to me.
Great.
And I hope I can still do more.
Don't worry, very soon you'll get the call up. They are just waiting. All those people are proud. All of them on that MBBF, whatever, they are proud. I never get time to talk to them. Yeah. So far, so good in your career, on and off the court. What has been the biggest challenge for you? Especially now that you're even staying in a foreign country where you have the language barrier, like you said, the cultural shock and everything going on. What has been the biggest challenge for you on and off the court?
On and off the court is still...
Let's start one first. Off the court, let's start one. Off the court, what's the thing that has been disturbing you the most from all these people?
From all these people? I think nothing, because they took me as we live here like a family and all. So I don't really feel different. I think I just feel like home over here. That's what I'm going to say.
Right.
Yes. So I don't think I have.
By now, you're supposed to learn language.
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, speak for us now.
But my Chinese is not so good. It's my Japanese that is nice.
I mean, I don't even know anyone.
Ni hao, like how are you
I
doing?
know
And
that
it
one. Ni hao.
just the basic.
Shih
Yes,
Hsin.
and go ahead. Yes.
Okay. What has been the toughest guy that you've ever had to guard? Now, this does not have to be with whether in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. What has been the perfect player that you said, okay, this one, if I'm going to face this person, I have to be 110% every time?
That was oh it's I think it's two players actually. The first one was when I was in Nigeria. That
Okay.
was this lady from police, and we call her name is Grace, but we usually call her Auntie Grace. When I was that back then, I was skinny. Like if you eat me, I'm going to feel it. So Auntie Grace is always playing with elbow. Like, oh my god, my teeth. I have no choice. And every time Coach Shola, Coach Miri would be like, Isioma, you want the Grace? So you want the Grace? I'm like, why is the Grace? You want the Grace? So you want the Grace? So it's always Auntie Grace every time. So I think yes, but now I'm sure Auntie Grace she's not
she
gonna
can't.
share.
She no fit. She no fit
And
try.
the second one should be when I was in high school because I once studied in Japan.
Oh yeah.
So I think there's this girl from Senegal.
Oh, she was
No,
also in
I don't know
Japan.
Senegal or she's a Congolese. She was in Japan too. So both of us are like our game skills were like same. So we always meet in this like I don't want to lose to her. She doesn't want to lose to me. So it has always been
I can
this tough
imagine.
fight.
I can
So
imagine.
yes, that's the one I could remember. Those two.
Let's move slightly away from basketball. Now that you're in college and all you're studying, what are you pushing for? What are you aiming at? Immediately you get out of college, do you want to play professional basketball or do you want to extend your arms to other things? I don't know.
I think I want to
Modeling
play
and all.
professional basketball.
Yeah, yes,
And
cash out.
I think I'm not sure yet, but I want to like I really want to play somewhere else. But I think after college I still have to spend some time in Taiwan.
Okay.
Because my coach wants me to play over here.
Okay.
But I don't know yet. I really want to play somewhere else. I don't want to just stay in Taiwan, like just stay here after college. But maybe if I have another opportunity that is better than the one I have here in Taiwan, maybe I can switch to other country. But after my college, I want to play professional basketball.
Are you still thinking of being a model, like you said earlier? You do some kind of modeling.
That was
but you
dead.
can still do it now. Look at Eunice Cambe, look at Eja Wilson. They are just popping everywhere and then
I'm not sure I'm interested anymore.
Yeah. All right, one more thing before I let you go. What are the things you really want to see change in the Nigerian basketball scene? You know, Nigeria has been a mess.
I think if I wish Nigerian basketball could just be like, how do I put it? I wish they take basketball serious in my own country, just the way other countries do. I think that would be that would be one of the best things. Like, just take it serious for once, because a lot of players are out there, just like me, and they don't get the right thing. Like, they don't have what they really need because they are not taking us serious over there.
Yeah.
So if they could, is it the basketball association or I don't know, if they could just take us serious for once, I think just like the way other countries took theirs, I think
I really hope
we should be better.
I really hope that happens. But you see, with Nigeria now, everybody, they just need to carry all those people that are there throw them into one place,
Yeah.
flog them with Koboko first.
They are not helping us at all, I swear, because
Honestly
we don't
speaking,
even have enough games. We don't have a lot of things. Like there's no competition
we don't even have a league.
because I feel like the more we practice a lot.
Yeah.
Just like we go out there because when I was still at home, I go out there, I practice, but there's no game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God, thank God we have someone like Mr. Gbade
Yeah.
that used to like organize what's it called? Youth Alive.
Youth
And
alive.
this game we usually play at Police College.
That's
The
what do
one
they
we play
call
every
it?
December.
I can't remember
I
what they
can't
used to
even
call it.
remember. I can't remember too.
See, we
Like
don't the
those are
old.
the few games.
We don't the old. We don't remember anything again. Okay, I think IPNX. Yes,
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 yes, yes. Those
IPNX. You
are the
see, I'm
games
better
that
than you.
we.
I'm better than you.
It's not my fault. I'm sorry. But at least I remember Youth Alive because that was I used to be that girl of Youth
Yeah.
Alive. My team is always winning. Yes.
Yeah.
So I
Thank
remember
you.
that.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for taking this long period out of your time and giving
And
it to
thank you
us.
for having me.
What is wrong with this auntie? Keep striving over there. My regards to all those boys, though. Ibuka, I'm going to have him on
Okay.
the show pretty soon. It is big head.
All right.
Nonsense. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful
All
night.
right. You too. Bye bye.
Bye. So, and it's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us again. That was Isioma Deborah, all the way from Taiwan. She's doing her own thing. Hopefully, if Nigeria gets better, people don't want to even leave the country. Just be like, say, United States players now, they get multiple leagues for there, and you see everything is going all right. Who wants to leave? We always want to stay in our comfort zone. But Nigeria is a no-show. Hopefully. But even as I say hopefully, if I don't believe it anymore. We'll get there. Anyway, till next time, people. We've got one more episode on the season. So be sure to tune in. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a wonderful one. Till next time, stay safe, stay first, flat out.